Now, our reporter Harry Lowe has made his way to the hall itself to speak with those who have just paid their respects. Harry, how's it going over there?
Good morning, Carrie. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. It's very sunny here under the Big Ben Tower.
Yeah, I've seen the pictures. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It is beautiful, and there's lots and lots more people than even half an hour ago when I was here. The flags are fluttering on College Green opposite me. And there's obviously a lot of media interest, lots of cameras, lots of photographers, lots of police, very heavy police presence. The biggest security operation in its history, as the Metropolitan Police has told us. Of course, Transport for London have said that this is its biggest challenge in its history as well. And I think the number of people that are out here on Saturday morning bear testament to that, really.
And are there more people joining all the time? I guess people aren't joining at that point, are they? You're at the point where they're coming out now, right? And where do they go once they're out? Are they kind of meandering and mingling around, or do they leave quite quickly?
They have to funnel out. There's a one-way system in operation. I'm at Carriage Gates, which is pretty much the exit to Westminster Hall. They're all funneled out. They come out of Westminster Hall, turn right, and then basically they have a choice: either turn right and go over Westminster Bridge, or they can walk down Whitehall past Downing Street. But if they follow the one-way system, there's no way they're going to be able to get down towards Millbank very easily. They'd have to go all the way around the outside, if you like.
Right.
You asked me last hour for an update on the access queue,
yes,
and I've got one from the Department for Culture, Media and Sport.
Yeah.
And they've said that the accessible queue is closed and remains closed until midday today.
Okay.
They warn that capacity is limited. Please don't try to arrive early, and the queue is only for people with accessibility needs. You can only bring one carer. What they have said is to those who got wristbands already that you can still come at the allocated time slot, but the fresh wristbands will not be handed out before midday. So that's at Tate Britain. If you were thinking of doing it, that's where you would pick up the accessibility queue. But the advice is not to try before midday.
Right. Oh, that's. Thank you so much for that, because I have got friends who are trying to do that this morning. And what's the atmosphere like there at the exit right now, Harry?
Yeah, lots of tears, lots of people looking very reflective. I've actually grabbed a whole bunch of people here who were just coming out.
Oh, let's hear from them.
I was going to bring in Helen, who's a physiotherapist, and Zoe, who's an occupational therapist. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Hello.
Just tell us what you decided to do to come here, where you've come from, and how it was.
We've come from Lincoln. We decided on Thursday evening that we were going to come, so we booked our tickets on Friday morning, worked our day at work, and then hopped on the train, Grantham, and arrived here at 8 o'clock last night and started queuing.
And how's it been?
Yeah, I literally had no idea what to expect. It was very cold. I think the coldest point for us was around 3 o'clock this morning, and we were sat down for an hour, just shy of South Bank, I think, where we were. Very windy. Very windy.
Why did you want to be here?
I think it was just that feeling that this was a once-in-a-lifetime event. For me personally, the Queen was the same age as my mum, who passed away several years ago, but there was always that connection for me, and I just felt I wanted to come for me and for my mum probably as well, just as a memory of that connection.
And what did you do when you were inside Westminster Hall?
Just trying to take it all in, really. I think that was the biggest thing. It's an experience that we will never ever experience ever again, and you just want to just really appreciate it when you're in the moment, and just watching other people and how they respond. It was really fascinating and quite moving.
I just felt deeply personal to everybody, just watching people's faces as we walked through, as well as looking at the scene. I found really quite moving, the emotion in many different ways for people.
Very kindly, Helen and Zoe waited for one side as they prepared for you to come over to me here in Westminster. And as they did, they waved at their friend Karen. But Karen didn't see them, and Karen was taking off into the sunset, and they thought they might never see her again. Anyway, I've grabbed Karen, who's come from Primrose Hill this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Tell us about the friendships you've made today.
I promise I wasn't running away from Helen and Zoe this morning. I just genuinely couldn't find them at the end. But do you know what? We've actually had an incredible night, actually. We've been queuing since 8 o'clock last night and met Helen and Zoe and Sam on the way. I'm here with my son Ben, and we've had the most amazing evening, actually. It really has. It's been quite surreal, and I think, a lot of people have felt really emotional, but actually the feeling we felt was really great. Actually, everyone felt really together. It just felt a really calm presence in the line, and it's been amazing. It feels like living through a piece of history.
What compelled you to come here then?
Oh, I think it was that. I think it is living through a piece of history and just feeling that and just seeing this firsthand as well. It's amazing. It's something that we'll never see again. The Queen was just amazing, an absolutely incredible woman. So it's wonderful to have been able to do this.
Sam, you're one of the quintet that's joined. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your story?
Well, I've actually done it twice.
You're kidding me?
No. I've done it twice. I've done it once with my mum, and I was meant to do it with my friend. Come down last night at 8 o'clock, and we didn't meet up. He's still in the queue now because they changed the wristbands.
Some people will be thinking, what on earth are you doing?
I know, but it's a part of history, and I want to be a part of it.
How much sleep have you had?
2 hours in 48.
What are you planning to do now? You're not going to do it for a third time, are you?
No, I'm going home to bed.
Where is home for you?
Uxbridge.
Okay, so 2 different times in the queue. What was the difference in each one?
One was 12 hours. That was Friday. Got there Thursday evening. And the other one, I think this one was 13 hours, wasn't it? Yeah, about 13 hours.
And what would you say the difference was in the atmosphere each time?
The first time, it was chaos. They didn't have a clue what they were doing. The police were stopping people from going forward and all that. But the second time was a lot more smoother. They sorted out the kinks.
What was the difference for you when you reached Westminster Hall on both occasions?
Not much difference, really. Just tired. The first time their legs hurt, but the second time they didn't.
I'm surprised you're still alive.
I know. Lots of caffeine.
Do you think you'll ever do anything like this again?
No. It's a once in a lifetime.
Or twice in a lifetime?
Well, yeah. Twice. But no, not again.
Well, thank you all so much for giving up your time to us here this morning on BBC Radio London. There you go, Carrie. Oh. 5 friends, including one who's done it twice already. Can you believe that?
I can't. That's like a glutton for punishment, isn't it? Twice round. Goodness me.